It's my favorite day. New wheel day. We have a set of beautiful black diamond F25. We got them for the Corvette, so we're gonna load them up. Well, it kind of fits. I still have to fit a complete other set of wheels and tires in here. We'll see if that works. Once again, in the Scion, doing truck stuff. Got the wheels loaded up by Black Diamond. My buddy Dustin was like, yo, my buddy Alex works with Black Diamond wheels. So we chose a set. It wasn't the color or the size that I wanted. And they're like, okay, are you sure? And I was like, actually, wait a minute. So I looked at their wheels again, and I found a set that I think would look absolutely primo on the C8, and it's unlike a set that I've ever chosen before of wheels. Like, I normally choose a different color, a different style. You know, I have a very particular style. I'll call it a safe to me style. Like a style that I know is gonna look good and I'm gonna be happy with. But I didn't go that route this time. I didn't go the safe route. I went with something that I thought would really stand out compared to like the stuff that I normally do. I went with a set that I was like, dude, I think this is gonna fucking bang, bro. And it's time for a change up on the wheels. I've had the carbon fiber lip, 3-piece wheels for a while now. I like those wheels a lot, but I think the setup is not only is gonna be really different than what I'm used to, it's gonna be fucking clean and classy. And the best part, it's a 2021 setup, meaning that 20-inch front, 21-inch rear. My tires will just swap over. So I'm gonna get to the shop where the Corvette's already at, rip the wheels off of it, load them up in here, drive up to Butler Tire, because they're the only people that'll touch the carbon fiber wheels. I went to like 10 different shops to see if I could get somebody to mount them, and they just never fucked, and nobody ever fucked with them, so. And Butler Tire is a good bit more expensive than you would to any other tire company, but for a good reason. They're not gonna mar your shit up, and if they do, they're gonna pay for it, so. All right, we can do this the expensive way or the cheap way. The expensive way would be to bring on the car and the wheels, have them do all the shit where they put the wheels and the tires on and then take the wheels and tires off. And rather than doing that, I'm gonna be a cheap fuck and I'm gonna do the wheel part myself. I also think that that's the best part, is putting the wheels on and like letting it down. I think that in itself is like, that's what fucking, yeah. Honestly, I would just get a tire machine and do the tire changes myself, but they're expensive. So if any company wants to send me one, I'll fucking tell everybody how good your tire machine is. First things first, we gotta put it up on some jack stands. I've got these Pro Lifts. They're, real nice. Alright, I'm going to show you guys one of the stupidest things that I've ever done involving wheels. So right here, I'm taking off the rear wheel, but I'm like super autistically focused on these wheels. It's just how I am with wheels. Whenever I get new wheels, it's like a whole process because of like this weird thing I have with wheels. It's seriously like spectrum-y. But anyway, I take off the rear wheel and I set it down, and the end of my shop is at a slight decline. I thought it wasn't going to move, but I was wrong, dude. This thing just rolls out of my shop while I'm not even paying attention. And right, there's like a 50-50 chance that it's either gonna land carbon fiber side up or on the back side, right? And thankfully it landed carbon fiber side up. It didn't scratch up the wheel at all. It came out unscathed, which is fucking awesome. Oh well. I won't let that happen again. I hope not, anyway. Is it the right way to do it? Absolutely not. Is it gonna hold while we go drop our wheels off? I have no idea, but I hope so. POV, you parked in Atlanta for 10 seconds. Now, we need to load up our old wheels in the Scion so we can go take them and get them dropped off, but we need to open these bad boys up and see what we got. These are the F25s. Oh, you guys know I'm a slut for new wheels. Jeez. Oh my gosh. I don't think you guys know how like goofy I am about wheels, but like this is nice. This is real nice. And these are the fronts. The fronts are 20 by 9, I believe. So we should be able to just swap over those tires from that wheel directly to here. And the rears are 21 by 12, so the rear should line up as well. And since these are flow forged, one solid piece of aluminum, I think that they're lighter than these, even though these have a carbon fiber lip on them. These are very light. They're like, for a single wheel, I mean, you guys know I'm weak as shit. I'm just kind of picking it up right there. Just kind of shove my fingers in the spoke ussies, the spussies. Ugh. Now the rears are much more intense as far as like fitment goes. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna show you the rears just yet until they're on the car, because that is going to be the big sell. That rear 21 inch is going to be nutters. So let's load them up. All right, well, we've done really what we could to get two sets of wheels in there. Ah, you know, once again, the Scion remains superior. Shut the fuck up! It's not a real person, it's just wheels! It's just wheels! Fuck, I got a 20-minute drive, I gotta listen to this? All right, wheels and tires are dropped off. I'm gonna go knock out a quick workout. It's gonna take them, I think he said about an hour and a half, something like that. And by the time I get done with that, they should be done. We'll see. All right, you guys are gonna have to ignore the beeping for a little bit. The old wheels loaded back up in these boxes. Man, I tell you what, dude, fucking Butler's expensive. He came out there with a quote for like $500 to dismount the old wheel, put the tires and sensors on the new wheels, and then balance them. Was damn near $500. They did end up hooking it up and knocking some of that price off there, so that was nice of them, but I was like, God damn, 500 bucks, holy shit. Got them on there, they look good, they look like they balance good, and we're gonna throw those bitches on when we get to the shop, alrighty. Oh my god. Dude, those look so fucking good. Oh my god. For my favorite part, which is the photo taking aspect of it. I love taking car photos. I love editing car photos. It's one of my favorite things to do, especially when I have something fun to take photos of, like new wheels. It's like my favorite thing, right? Problem is that I don't really know of any good places to take photos at around me. So I'm just kind of guessing. I'm just kind of driving around and trying to take photos. I don't know, man, I'm at a loss for places to go take photos of, so I'm just kind of driving around looking for cool places. I don't know anything, I'm dumb. But those wheels turned out so good. And at the end of this video, right as it cuts, I'll show you guys the photos that I took today. And I mean, if you want them, you can screen grab them, or I can put a download link to all of them in the description. I don't know why anybody else would want to photos of my car, but some people ask for that from time to time. So yeah, I'm very, dude, overall, I'm so incredibly happy with these wheels. They look so good. And in my opinion, they make the car. Another thing that's really hard for people to probably fathom is that they're the same size as the wheels that were on before, but because of the lip being so dark, it kind of made the wheels look smaller. But these are the same size as the previous wheels. Here's a photo of them compared, same tires, so you know I'm not lying, but they are the same size wheels, 2021. But I have to admit something. I done fucked up. As you can see, there's a big chunk of my, not huge, but you know, compared to my thumb, or compared to my thumb here, this isn't my thumb, this is my thumb. Compared to my thumb, it's not huge, maybe a ½ inch to an inch in both ways, but I closed the fucking garage door on it. I wasn't paying attention. I have some stuff in the garage now as I was backing up. It just fucking, I wasn't paying attention. I thought that I was pulled in more and I wasn't. The garage closed on it, so big fucking oopsie whoopsie. I got it quoted at like 650 bucks to fix the bumper. They have to pull the bumper apart and redo the whole thing. They have to repaint the whole thing and probably fill it a little bit. So I'm putting that off until I do the wide body kit from C7 Carbon whenever that shows up. So, but man, I could not be happier with these wheels. They just look so good. They look so good. Now there is a police officer in this parking area, and I was thinking about going up to him and asking him if he'd let me take a photo with him behind the car. I don't know if I want to bug him. All right, I think I have enough shots. The officer that I was gonna bug, he already left before I could bug him, which is probably smart on his part. I was gonna go over there and just annoy the fuck out of him and be like, let me take cool photos next to your car and turn the lights on, because I like the sounds and colors. Well, mostly the sounds. But I think that's gonna do us for right now. I'm gonna go home and edit these photos and video and get this up for you guys. So let's go ahead and, so we'll call it good, and I'll go ahead and cut to the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Love you guys.
Motherfucker, I've been mortified, fortified, feeling like a Mordecai. I ain't regular, feel like Jordan wearing 45. Traumatized, victimized, seen some of my niggas die. Knock you off a base with a bat when them niggas slide. Homicide, genocide, televised, emphasize, perpetuating war. Tell that nigga he gon' pick a side. Hood ties from hood lines, now niggas doing dope lines. I'm running to the cops, that's a bitch, nigga exercise. Sounded like a real nigga anthem. Shawty saw my wallet, now she think a nigga answer. Whoa, telling me she wanted me to hammer. Trying to get saved, baby, I am not the answer. No, I can never trick on the bitch, unless the bitch is my bitch with a kiss on my lips like, I am not a pimp with a limp, I'm a man with a gift, and I'm doing my shit like,